Hey,
Hmm.
you ready for action and adventure?
Yeah.
You ready to fight monsters and gain glory?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go shopping?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, hear me out. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous. Playing a sword and sorcery board game is all about seeking out and finding items and beating the monsters. Well, there is an element to that in this game, Bargain Quest. You play as a shopkeeper and you're trying to entice the heroes to come into your store and buy your weapons, armor, and goods versus your opponents, the other players. Later on, those heroes go on to fight monsters, and then you reap the rewards. I know it sounds kind of lame, but I promise you it is not. It's easy to teach, and it's a fairly quick game, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how many players you have. It does play 2 to 6 and ages 8 and up. I'll show you setup and then I'll give a tutorial. First, choose your shop. Each shop has its own flavor and design, but the mechanics are exactly the same. Just pick the one that speaks to you. There are 3 denominations of coins. At the beginning of the game, each shop starts with 5 coins. This is the item deck. Just make sure it's in a place where everybody can reach. Now to select the monsters plaguing your area. Take 1 card from each numbered deck, starting with 1, then 2, then 3. This assures you'll go from easy to hard. Place your adventure deck next to it. I'll explain the adventure deck later. There are 2 types of shop upgrades. +1 to storage, +1 to display. On the backs there are further upgrades. Just make sure they start with the number 1 up. These purple back cards are your employee deck. Place it next to the upgrade cards. Place the hero deck in a spot where you can lay out your heroes. You'll have as many heroes as you have players. In this example, we have 3 players. Now place their starting coin amounts in the upper right hand corner. This is how much they'll start with in their purses. General setup should look something like this: item card deck, monster deck, adventure deck, shop upgrades and employees, the heroes with their coins, the hero deck, and your shops with their starting 5 coins. Step 1, the supply step. Each player will be dealt 4 item cards. This is a card draft, so you'll pick the one you absolutely want to keep and you'll pass the rest left. But you then take the leftovers from the person to your right. Select 1 more card, pass the rest to the left. Continue until all the cards have been selected. So let's look at an item card. At the top is the flavor text. The top left is what the hero will pay for this item. This is a class icon. Only matching class icons can use this card. The hearts are the appeal value. More hearts mean a better chance of going first and getting the hero that you want. At the bottom, you'll find the attack and defense bonuses, as well as special abilities. Select one of your cards to put in the window. This is the lure to entice the hero you want to come to your shop and not your competitor. In this example, let's use the cat familiar for our display. The 4 hearts will hopefully allow us to go first. The next step, make money. Everyone will turn over their window display, and the shop with the highest heart icons picks first. Our shop with the cat familiar goes first with 4 hearts. Now we'll select from the heroes available. In this example, we have a mage, a paladin, and a cleric. Remember, you can only select a hero that matches a class icon of your window display. Our shop goes first. We're going to pick the mage. Don't forget her 20 coins. The next player with the highest hearts picks the paladin, which again, watch for the class icon. The last shop takes the cleric. The last player also gets the bargain quest token. This will come into play later. You can now start selling your items to the heroes in your shop. This hero came with 20 coins, and you can sell her everything you possibly can. With the items that are in your shop, you can only sell her the fine cloak worth 10 coins and the staff worth 5 coins for a tax-free total of 15 coins. Take her 20 coins, she gets 5 coins and change. She is now considered equipped with these items. Pay attention to class icons. She could not buy the holy symbol because she does not have that class icon. Also, you can't sell her the cat familiar because that was your window display. That's just to get her in the door. After draining the heroes of as much coin as you could, it's time for the adventure step. Each hero will be dealt an adventure card. This is a randomizer card that'll make things a lot more interesting. Our mage got lucky. The other heroes will be dealt these other adventure cards. When your hero left the shop, they thought they had enough to defeat the monster. But fate may not look kindly on them this day. Just depends on which adventure cards they are dealt. Now for some simple addition and subtraction. Let's see if the hero survives or wounds or defeats the monster. Crossed axes are hits. Our mage here starts with 3. Her staff gives her a +1, totaling 4. So she'll hit with a 4. Shield icons are defense. She starts with 2, add her +1 staff and her +1 cloak, and the fact that she pulled the lucky adventure card, she has a total of 5 for defense. Let's look at how she fares against the bad guy. This is the bandit captain. The skull inside the shield is his toughness. His toughness is 4. The skull over the crossed swords is his strength. His strength value is 3. If the attack value meets or exceeds the bad guy's toughness, they are wounded. In this example, the mage has 4, the bandit's toughness is 4, so he'll get a wound. For a hero wounding a bad guy, your shop gets a star. Stars are points. If the hero's defense value meets or exceeds the bad guy's strength value, the hero survives the encounter and you get a star token. Let's look at a different scenario. In this example, the witch hunter has a 3 attack, +1 for shortbow, and a -1 for unlucky. This equals 3 and would not be enough to wound the bandit captain. With her defense of 2 and a +1 to defense for her shortbow, she looks like she'll be fine until you add in the unlucky adventure card of -1. Her grand total is only 2. She would be defeated. In the example shown, the witch hunter lost, so she's out of the game. Remove her and her item card. The adventure card, however, will go back into the adventure deck to be shuffled in later. But even with successful heroes, you will still discard their item cards. How else are you supposed to make money? Also, the adventure card goes back into the deck. Once all heroes have attacked this round, count all of the wounds the bad guy has. The number of hits they will each take is equal to the number of players you have. In this example, each monster requires 3 wounds to be defeated. If he's defeated, discard him and go to the next monster. Also, give each surviving hero the coin value in the bottom right corner inside the treasure chest. If he has less than 3 wounds, he survives to the next round. Each surviving hero gets the coin value in the bottom left corner. Each surviving hero goes back into town with their money. The paladin survived, so put her back into town with her 10 coins. Let's say in this round the cleric was defeated, he'll be discarded from the game and draw a new hero to replace him. Don't forget to put their starting coins in the top right corner. Next step, shop upgrades. Turn over the top 2 cards of the employee deck and lay them next to the upgrade cards. These employees have some great abilities and are very useful. Each player, starting with the player with the quest token, will have the choice on their turn if they want to upgrade or hire an employee, but you can't do both. Their value is in the top left-hand corner. The display upgrade allows you to add an additional display item to your shop window display. The storage upgrade allows you to keep 1 additional card in inventory. This is really handy because at the end of this phase, you can only keep 1 item card before starting the next item card draft. A storage upgrade would allow you to keep 2. Okay, now we do it all over again. Each player is dealt 4 new item cards and you proceed with the draft. When the 3rd monster is slain, the game is over and you count your points. 1 point for each star token, 1 point for every 10 count coin value, so 1 point for 10, 2 points for 20 coins, and the highest score wins. I think Bargain Quest's best quality is it doesn't matter what type of player you put it in front of. If you want to be a player that just builds up your shop and kills monsters and gets points that way, you can have fun with that. If you're a more competitive player and you want to block people from getting certain heroes, you can have fun doing that. Or if you are more of a strategic player and you think 3 to 4 steps ahead, this is a good game for you as well. Speaking of strategy, what is your focus? Do you want to build up your display to have better items in your window so you can draw more heroes in? Do you build up storage so you can hold more cards to sell heroes when they come into your store? Do you buy employees? The employees have some really amazing abilities. They can get you more gold. They can steal gold from the heroes that come into your store. Or there's other employees that will help the heroes in combat. That way those adventure cards, like the unlucky, aren't going to be as big of a deal. And then there's the balance of money. Buying upgrades for your store or hiring employees. It's going to cost money. So really building your shop is important. As you saw, setup was really easy and quick. If you've got new players, you can teach on the fly. It's not a big deal. There's no complicated mechanics to bog the game down. Bargain Quest is just a really well-designed game. This is another one of those games I really wanted to share with you because it's not a game that I would have taken off the shelf and played. Playing outside your comfort zone is how you find new games. If you want to buy Bargain Quest, please consider hitting the affiliate link in the description below. It doesn't cost you any extra and just helps the channel grow. If you like the Gnome Depot and the Battle Master t-shirts, they and many others are available at hardenedbydice.com. Thank you for watching. If you like us, don't forget to subscribe and share us with your nerdy friends.
Yeah. Yes. 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 Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. Yeah.